Primrose residents in Ekurhuleni have blasted the city's officials for the ongoing power and water outages. They say some areas have not had water for 3 weeks now, while other sections are experiencing severe power cuts. They're demanding answers and calling on the city's officials to take responsibility. Nqobile Madlala is in Primrose. Are you standing by, Nqobile, to give us a sense of what kind of intervention has come through for residents so far?
Well, from the people on the ground, I must tell you that they feel like none of that has happened, especially because they're saying that they've been complaining about it and trying to send messages and emails and nothing has been answered. However, I do have the municipality spokesperson to tell us, head of comms, to speak to us, of course, about these issues. Your community is tired and they feel that your municipality has not listened to them, despite the fact that they haven't had water for such a long time and they haven't had power for such a long time. Why hasn't it been attended to?
Good afternoon, Nqobile, and good afternoon to your viewers. I think let's just clarify something, that we are listening and we are engaging with the community. I can confirm and put it on record that the Office of the City Manager met with a few of the families yesterday just to clarify what's happening. So just to talk about what's happening in the Primrose area, there's a major cable that runs through the area that supplies about 8 substations. When you have 8 substations, that covers quite a lot of ground. There was an incident of cable theft and vandalism. Currently, Eskom technicians are on ground trying to fix the issue. However, while they're doing their repairs and maintenance, some of our municipal infrastructure has to be turned off. We are communicating through our various channels, and we just hope and plead for the patience from our residents. We are working on it, and we will resolve it in the near future.
Just how widespread is the I'd say, because you're saying people are working on it, of course, but like what sort of ground is affected? Like how big is it? How many people are affected? What are we talking about in this case?
Look, I did say 8 substations, so it is a large landmass. But what we also need to clarify and just get word to the community is that at times there are issues where our technicians go into the area and they are intimidated. What this actually affects is that there are 2 pumps, Churchill and Windsor, that need the power supply to power water into the area from the reservoir and to the high-lying areas. So we just need to work together and ensure our technicians are safe and are allowed to work in the area. Eskom technicians are also allowed to work in the area so we can speedily resolve this.
So are you saying the community is the reason why they don't have water or power?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there are some nefarious forces that are not allowing our technicians to work there. We don't know why. However, we should work together as municipality and the community.
So when will they get water or power? I mean, we spoke to people in Ellens who said they haven't had power for 20 days. It's a very long time, especially when you have bought food and it has spoiled already. So when can they expect to have power?
Look, we are engaging with Eskom. We have spoken to them. They have confirmed to us that they cannot confirm the time now. However, our job and our task is to constantly be in contact with the communities and issue our communication. As it stands right now, to deal with the water issue, there are water tankers on site. I just spoke to the head of water. He said they're going to be deploying more to ensure that people have water supply during this period of maintenance.
Also, I mean, when we spoke to the community, they also said they worried about the crime in the area. Is this something that the municipality is looking into in terms of that?
Look, like I said, the crime is a major issue. Just as I mentioned, our technicians can't even go on to site. The cables, the reason why we are in this mess is criminality. The cable theft is a huge issue. We have brought it to the attention of our chief of police through our crisis communications committee, and we're hoping that they will bulk up the force in the area and just make sure it's a safer area to live in.
All right. Thank you very much for speaking to us. That is municipality of Ekurhuleni saying that they are working on the problem, but there's no clarity to do in terms of how long this is going to take. For a lot of people, it's been very difficult, especially if you have bought food and they don't have money to buy more of those groceries, but they're saying that they're working on it.
Nqobile Madlala, thank you very much for that update.